So the question I'm going to start now is June 15 and 12 variant and question number 11. So have a look how we can June 15. First part we have here is asking here set of values of P. It has no real root, no real root. So how we can do this one, no real root, if you recall, we have our three criterias. If they're not intersecting, so it's called no real root. Condition number two, if it touch, is called b square minus 4ac equal to 0. And third condition, cutting here, so 2-point cutting, so b square minus 4ac bigger than 0. But he's saying no real roots, it means we'll take the first option. But first of all, we need to use this equation. Part number first, he's saying f of x equals to p. And I will replace a value of x, and that is a 2x to power 2 minus 6x plus 5, and p comes on left-hand side equal to 0. I believe you're understanding up till here. I kept the value of x from the top. So this is clear. Now, what is the a value? It is a clear approach. A value is 2, b value is minus 6, c value is 5 minus p. Again, x square coefficient is always called a, and x coefficient is called b, and the variable which has no x is called c. Okay, after this, what is the plan? How we can do it? Apply, because he said that no real root, as no real root. So b squared minus 4ac less than 0. Okay, same question, if you say one root, I'll put equal. The same question, if you say two roots, I'll say bigger than 0. I hope so all of you understanding. So negative 6 to power 2, 4 times to a times to c, and 5 minus p less than 0. So we've got a 36, 4 to the 8, 8 5 to 40, and 8 and plus 8p less than 0. So I can say 8p is less than, what is this coming? Answer is minus 4. And minus 4 get there come plus 4. And finally I get a half. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, we have done the first part. Part number 2, he is asking us that see that the function is same, only the name change. He say that this time is starting from 0 to 4. It means domain is a x starting from 0 ending at 4. So he's asking that convert first of all in completing square form. And what is a way to do completing square form? Part number 2, you know it very well, 2x to power 2 minus 6x plus 5. We need always beside of x squared plus 1. We need. So what is the number before 2? I will take 2 common from all values, or minimum first two plus values. I think first two values is better. Sorry, I did mistake here. So it means this become what? Negative 3x. Okay. Now, what is the rule we have? Copy both values as it is. And what is a coefficient of x? Make it half. Half means into 1 by 2, I get a 3 by 2. And take a square of this value, we get a 3 by 2 whole square. And this value first we add and then we subtract. Like this. And you know it very well to completing square. So these three terms combine and are shown in a bracket. X come from here, and this value come from here, and this sign come from here. So we can say that x minus 3 by 2. And then 3 squared and 9 by 4, like this, and plus 5. Now this 2 multiply here, and this 2 multiply with this value. And ultimately I get this and negative 9 by 2 and plus 5. And then I can do it finally 2 times 2x minus 3 by 2 whole square. 2 5s are 10 and plus 1 over 2 completing square is finally over. And let's go for part number third. And part number third, my students, what is a third part? He said range, but make sure this time domain is 0 to 4. Okay, very interesting thing is here. And I will do in two ways. Rather than I go on traditional way, I do go for a different technique so you can understand, inshallah. And that way I will show you on a graphical tool. Then you can understand that how we are getting the answer. So let's start. Equation of completing square, which I got it, is this one, this one, this one. Okay, make sure same equation I'm going to draw it here in this graphical tool, and let's see what happens. And I'm drawing same thing equation here, 2 outside bracket open. So x minus and 3 divided by 2 close bracket, and wait a minute, close bracket, and power 2. Okay, and I can say here, wait a minute, power 2, and what further, plus half 1 over 2. So let's see, we can see the turning point is coming here. Turning point is here, and you can see this graph. And domain is very clear. We have domain. What is the domain given by him is we can say that this is a, okay, we can do this much directly even. The turning point is very clear. How to get turning point? Under power 2, whatever, put in equal to 0. Like this. I got 3 by 2 or 1.5, same thing. And y value is this one. I can say y value is half or 0.5. Okay, so my answer is 3 by 2 or 1 by 2, or you can say 1.5, 1.5 comma 0.5. And naturally, the graph, the x values are starting from 0, ending at 4. How come? Check, please. Domain, we are bound 0 to 4. We cannot go beyond the limit 0 and 4. So best technique, because we have here, domain is, what is a way to do it? Actually, first I show manually, then I show in graphical way, okay? So least value of the y is a 0.5. How I know that? The graph is going up and up. So lowest value, extreme lowest value is 0.5. But highest, the bigger value, I don't know. So do one thing, wait a minute, it's function g or h? This is a g function, okay. So what I will do, in a g function, one time I put extreme values, 0 and 4. Both value I will put 0, what I get, 4, what I get. Very, very important. If I put 0, and I show you, if I put 0 in the place of this 0, I get 5. I get 5. And against 4, what I get, even I can show you directly even, or I can, let me tell you, we're calculating 2, 16, 32, and 2, 6, 12, and plus 5. And I'm getting here 2025 is answer coming 25. So it means I can say the range is the highest value 25 and lowest value is 0.5. So this is my range, but I will show on your graphical tool now. Get ready. So look at here. If I show you against 4, where is against 4? 4 is here. See, I put, wait a minute. There's a 4, you can see. Against 4, if it go up, because we have to check what value against we get against 4. So I think so now I can show you by a technique. Have a look here, and then I hope so you will understand. What is the point here? Actually, 0 to 4. 4 is here. These are boundary limits. Okay, against 0 I have 5. Okay, but lowest value is coming here is half. And against 4, if I check it carefully, I'm getting against 4 is coming here. Wait a minute, maybe it's coming different number. I get a 16 from here. Sorry, a 13 coming. 1 minute, let me check again. Okay. If I check it, 4 square is 1632. Oh, this 24. Sorry, 24. Okay. And if I check it 36, out of 36, we're getting 12. So we are getting same thing. Wait a minute. We are getting
13, not 12.
how much? How much? Tell me.
13,
13.
sir.
Thank you very much. It is coming 13 even. Yeah, correct. It is coming 13. Thank you very much. Because I saw now, even my values in my calculator also coming 13. Thank you very much. So look at here. Thank you, Ahmed. So against 4, if it go up, up, this is a point here. So it is a 13. Okay, now I show you the domain. Look at here, all of you, 0 and 4. If I start from 0, my graph is going this way, this way, this way, this way. So against 4, I have 4. Against 0, I have a 5. It means my y value start from 5. Yes, if I move from the right side moving, so y value is coming down and down and down, reach a half here, half. Okay. Sorry, this is a, I think, yeah, this is a 1, this is a half. This is 1/2. So then it coming down and then it turned back and then it's going up and up and up and stopping at 13. So it means that you can see from here. So what is the range? So we can we say that the range is highest value 13 and lowest value is a half. So I believe you, I think you got a point very clear and the concept is totally clear. So it means this value is not 15. This value is, I'm getting now is, wait a minute. This value is 13 coming. I got 13. So that is why you see that without graphical tool, I have done it because confirm the lowest value of y is 0.5. The highest value I was not confirmed. Then I plug in both values in equation and which is my highest value, I will take it. And this is done. So this part is over. And let's go for the next parts. Next part is the 2 parts left behind. And now same function, he take it, but name change, h of x. But this time is very clever. He started that what ending value 4 and what is a k value. So it has inverse. So common sense, you know it very well. Whenever inverse function possible, only possibility that we have to stop our graph at turning point. It means, for example, this graph is there. I am starting from 4 and I'm coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back. I have to stop at this point. Why? Because if I further move, my graph will turn. And when graph turns, it has no inverse exist. It's called no more one-to-one function. For till this point, it is one-to-one. Reason, I will get right side graph. Okay, so what is this? A value of x 3/2. So it means 1.5. So I can say that without any hesitation, without any working, part number 4, that what is a k value he's asking for. So k value is understood 1.5. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, which make question one-to-one possibility and inverse exist. So this is a very clear approach. I think you got my point. So whenever we have to make one-to-one function, 2 are possibility. From left point, stop here, or from right side, stop here. It means I need a half curve, either right half or left half. So both part of curve is no one-to-one and no inverse exist. So I think the point is very clear. Let's talk about the last part. Is asking that find out the H inverse. So make sure this point is a little tricky. So let's start. So I will take the completing square form. Sorry, this is a completing square form, this one. So I will use this completing square form. So f of x is, sorry, h of x. So this a function name is h of x. X minus 1.5 or 3/2 and plus half. Let me check. Yeah, same. Now, first of all, remove function name, write y. Step.
Sir, there is 2 before the bracket.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Let me confirm. Oh, thank you very much. Right time you said me. Thank you. So this half comes this way. And then 2 divides. Then root of both sides. I got plus and minus, and y minus half over 2. And after that was the next plan. This is a interchanging, or first 3 by 2 go right side, 3 by 2 become plus. Inside you can simplify or don't simplify, no problem at all. Interchange, y become x and x become y. You know it very well. And this is done, and this is called h inverse of x. Now let's decide about a sign. I said before, two signs plus and minus not possible. Two signs are not possible. How to change it? First of all, you must know the fun graph. Before I start, okay, the graph is, we have this kind of graph. So the graph is starting from here and goes this way. Okay, and domain is a half, and this is a 4, and range is, this is called domain. Okay, and what is a range? Range is against for 13, you know it very well, 13 and half. So if I go right side, the graph goes this way. So it means x goes from here and y goes upwards. So it's very clear. This is talk for h of x. Now I make a same graph for h inverse of x. This graph I'm making for h inverse of x. Okay, the graph is still same. Graph is not changing. But this half, you can say that this become y, x become y and y become x. So this becomes x. So this become x. So this is y. My question from you, your graph is the y value is, if I start from here and reach at 4, so y value is increasing. You can say that. If I go this way, the y value is decreasing. If I go right side, increasing. Due to increasing point of view, we will take positive value only. We will never take negative value. So this is a reason you can take positive, 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 and positive. And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe you got a point clear, and the concept is totally clear, and question is also over.